Hey, Craig, I swear to God, if you cause some you'll... Okay. Hey, everybody. Oh, no.
Oh, no. What's oh, no?
I don't remember what number the episode is.
Hang on, give me 4 seconds. I can find out.
Hey, everybody.
We're gonna look it up. Hold on.
This would be...
It's 44.
Episode 44.
Episode 44 of the Frostwalkers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, we're starting Arc 4 on episode 44.
Oh my God, it's meant to be. And if it was yesterday, it would have been the 14th.
It's okay.
So,
day off. Let's just pretend it's the 14th. No one would know.
No one
except us.
Yeah. Anyway, so Arc 4, the finale arc. Holy shit. I have a little something to say before we start, and then we will begin. So allow me to take on a bit of a narrator voice, because that's what I'm about to do. The city world of Ravnica is interesting at nighttime. The 10 guilds never sleep. The lights from the Simic cities on the sea are very visible. Izzet towers firing off electricity, or Zov pontiffs counting their gold. The Boros Legion marching in unison as if time was nothing to their feet. And the Dimir, out and about as if it was broad daylight, going about their typical work of assassination and God knows what else. But that didn't matter. What did matter was one particular Moon Elf man sitting in a desk, adjusts his glasses, reads something again and again. It's as if his life depends on understanding something on this page, and he shoves papers and tiny models off his desk, hits his head with his hands, and just sits there, seemingly defeated. Mel wants to help, but he doesn't know how. He's an Izzet genius. The Firemind would dream of some of the creations Mel could come up with, and at least so he thought. But here, he was stumped. The vastness of the multiverse was being seeped at from one central point. It made no sense. This was a power beyond planeswalkers, beyond gods, and yet it was happening right before his eyes, and he didn't know what to do. And so he sat, and then he looked up. There's something special about looking up. Sometimes when you see the night sky, it's all you need. And for Mel, on this particular night, it was all he needed. Immediately grabbing a new sheet of paper, the words Operation Constellation on his newest blueprint, he gets to work. A laugh that would put any mad scientist to shame echoes from his lab. And he runs up to the top of his tower, a bolt of red lightning joining the cascade of Ravnica's night sky. I've got it. But we're not on Ravnica tonight. We're back in Favorite, of course. Hey guys, it's been a while. What's Rowan up to, Shay?
Okay, so the last time we saw Rowan, she was tending to Anna. But you also mentioned last time that her baby griffins hatched. So she's had multiple babies to take care of. And that's kind of what Rowan has been up to. I would say she's kind of been enjoying this peaceful interim that we've had between some of our larger combats, but she's, ever since her talk with Basil, she's just kind of had this nagging feeling in the back of her mind that things are definitely not over yet and something is coming.
So, Rowan, and I think a little out of game thing. For Christmas, I allowed the party to pull from the deck of many things. There were some modified rules to make sure that no one died off podcast. But because of that, and exceptionally good luck, holy fuck, Rev.
Oh yeah, Andre is very lucky, but her goddess is Tamura, so
Exactly, it makes sense.
So, Rowan pulled the knight, if I remember correctly.
yes.
So, Rowan, at some point, you meet your knight, a 4th level fighter boy, who is a halfling. We'll come back to him a bit later, but just so the audience knows, that is Rowan's gift from the deck. Andre, you
I
made
got
out
the
like
gift of friendship.
Andre, you made out like a fucking bandit, which I guess makes sense. You got the jester. I know there's a difference between the jester and but I don't remember which one's which. So you got like enough EXP to level up, so Andre's level 11. And 2 more pulls from the fucking deck.
Yeah, it was Jester.
Right. Then you managed to snag not only the fate, which you have decided to pocket for future usage, which terrifies me. And
I haven't decided what to use it for yet, so I'm gonna pocket it. Yeah.
And also a good cloak, and I think it's like a stealth-based cloak. I don't remember exactly what it is, but Andre has a sick ass
cloak of elven kind.
That's it.
Yeah.
But but it's a sick ass cloak. Sorry, got enough to level up and a bag of fucking beans.
Yeah, magical beans.
Fucking beans.
Plant them and get a beanstalk.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you could. I'm not kidding you. And Finley also managed to make out like a fucking. Finn also got the jester in a level up. Everyone got a level up but Rowan.
Rest in peace. Hey, she got a knight though.
Wait.
She did get a soldier. She got another person. We gained levels. She gained life.
I gained a friend.
And you also got a modified version of the DM guide item, the 9 Lives Stealer. It's modified though. So how that works is it's basically a +2 long. You don't have to use it at any point. It's yours to use however you want. But it's a +2 long sword that if you hit a creature who's 100 hit points with it, they have to make a wisdom save, and if they fail, their soul gets absorbed into the sword.
Ooh. That's nuts. That's so crazy. Oh my god.
Ooh.
You can do that a total of 9 times before the sword has to be purified by the Raven.
Oh my god, I'm getting some like flaming raging poisoning sort of doom vibes from that. That's so powerful.
That's too powerful, right? We can't have access to that. We're babies.
That's such a powerful sword. Oh my god. I'm still level 10.
Yeah. It's a very ornate sword. The thing I want to point out is the pommel, I think is the right word. Where the sword, where the ends and the blade begins. On the left and right side, instead of just juts of like metal, they're ornately shaped like ravens.
Ooh,
fancy!
And I want to say that the blade, that the metal itself is like a black, and when it swings, there's just like this little like residual like black ooze that seems to just tear in the sky for a little second.
That's cool.
It is like the coolest packed blade you could ever get ever. I'm fully aware. Anyway, those are all your gifts from the deck, yeah? Rowan, you were spending time with Griff babies.
Yes. Also with Janice. I think he's been spending some time with me.
Okay. I'm going to save Finn for last for a reason. Andre, you've been dealing with home living stuff, you know?
Yep. Asvel's come to town.
And now that you have, like, I think the possibility to change your fate is fucking weighing on the mind a bit.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that and what I'm gonna do with it. Or, yeah.
And sorry,
Yeah.
you've been chilling out. You have a bag of beans.
Santa brought me a bag of beans. Don't know what I'm going to do with it or why he brought me a bag of beans. It was not on my list.
And Finley, however, is spending the day away from the castle,
Surprise!
which is strange for our devout guard woman, but
What
would
you
like-
doing, Finley? What you
would like to
doing,
explain
Finley?
Why?
Okay, so basically, the workload for Finley has been rather intense recently, since she's been keeping a close eye on Caleb and training her soul out, especially since the events that occurred. And I don't know who convinced her, but someone managed to convince her to get out of the castle, and she's going to be visiting her aunt.
Oh.
Aw.
Would this be the aunt that knows about Anna from the war?
Yes.
This aunt is also Finley's primary caregiver.
Yes.
Oh.
Basically
Aw.
raised her. Well, basically, she did. She raised her.
Yeah, there's no basically there. She did do that.
Oh.
She is a half-elf older. Her name is, help me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Myrina.
Yes, that's correct.
Her name is Myrina. She is an older half-elf, and she is also a fucking sick-ass fighter. So Myrina and Finn's free time is probably spent in training and stuff as well, because that's what they know. But Myrina is also very loving towards Finley, and probably the only person Finley allows to be loving towards her. And so, I'd say these are some pretty happy times for you guys, yeah?
I mean, probably, yeah.
Well, that's good. So, nightfall. Your peaceful day, your gifts, I think, starting to be at that point where they're not Christmas, they're Christmas gifts, but they're starting to you know how a few weeks after Christmas, what you got one Christmas versus another is kind of being lost?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's at that stage of feelings towards it. It is nighttime now, as I've said already, and I need you all to roll initiative for me, because I need to work something out.
Oh,
Okay.
that
What are we?
Ooh, I
Be
don't
What are
like
we-
that laugh.
roll the initiative?
Oh, we're rolling initiative?
Hello?
We're rolling initiative now?
yes.
Oh, I thought he said wait patiently, and I was like, okay. What am I waiting for?
Okay, that's 15.
It's 19. Does anyone here know how to do math?
I can do math
No.
pretty darn good.
What's
Legit?
19 plus 6?
15.
25.
25,
Oh,
yes.
7.
Yes, I
7,
can.
yeah.
I lied, I can't math. That's
Okay, that's
21 for
20.
Andre. There we go.
It's a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 24.
Nice.
I think. Let me get a calculator because I don't trust my own brain. 19 plus 6. 25. Oh, I was wrong. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just really bad at math.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, you're back.
Okay,
Guess who's
You guys
It's
back?
can
okay. We
hear
were
me,
just
right?
doing some
Again.
math.
You guys can hear me, right?
Now we
Yep.
can, yeah.
Yep.
Well,
So, you guys put your initiatives on the thing?
On the
Yep.
thing? Huh?
in the thing in the
what-
place?
Kat, what's your initiative?
17.
Okay, so sorry, you're first.
Woo! What am I doing? What
It
am
is
I fighting?
nighttime. Yeah, it is nighttime, and as you're like probably settling down for bed, you
Cool.
hear two like different yips and howls. They sound like wolves are just outside your door.
I did remember to bring Mr. Floofers inside. Yeah, no, he's asleep in his dog bed. And Cooper's not mimicking. Okay. There's some dogs outside. Maybe it's Rowan. No, wait, Rowan hates wolves.
And then you hear these two wolf-like things stop howling like wolves and start yucking it up like hyenas.
Okay, I don't know what animal that is. I've never been to the desert.
And they are very clearly sounding like they're trying to break into the door.
Oh.
I'm alone in my house. I've got my sleeping dragon. I'm not waking him up. It's just a hassle to get him to go back to bed. Oh wait, no, I have magic. I do, right? What magic do I have? Let me think. Think. They want to get in the door. Disguise self. No, that's stupid. I cast light.
You cast the light spell, and at that moment, the two creatures just barrel in. They look like wolves, except they have horns. One of them has two horns jutting straight up. One of them, though, the right horn is crooked. And the two look at each other, look at you, and with a swagger in their four-pawed step, start just yucking it up like hyenas again. What do you do?
Do you guys want to come in? What do you want? Can you speak English? I don't speak animal. I need someone who can speak animal. Do you guys want to go meet Rowan? She speaks animal.
The two like tilt
I
their
imagine
heads.
you're doing this as they're like you're like backing up as you're saying this, and they're like
She's like
approaching
grabbing. She was in her pajamas, so she's like throwing on like a vest over her pajama shirt and putting on shoes and like backing up towards
They're
her
taking their
window.
time.
Yeah, they're very clearly advancing on you. Sorry, and the
She
two
grabs
look
her
at each other.
backpack.
The two look at each other, and I think like you actually hear them to like blather in common, and you hear one of them just say, "This is gonna be easier than they told me it would be."
Oh, you do speak. That's neat.
The other one just goes, "Yeah, good job, dumbass." It's like, what the? I'm trying to be menacing, you dipshit.
Listen, I don't know why you're here. This is my home.
Yeah. Do you not know an assassination attempt when you see one?
Why would you It's only assassination if it's like a high political officer, and I'm only a princess.
The two look at each other, kind of like tilt their heads in, like, wait, does she realize what she just said? But then look back and just take their stances. Sorry, it is your turn on initiative. What are you going to do?
I love Sari's method of just like confuse the attackers. She's done this before and it's been fantastic.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person with my 3rd level spell slot, which means I can take 2 targets.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
They both need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, well, they're currently in the form of, like, wolves, so I have to use those stats, which means their wisdom isn't great. Oh, shit.
I am counting on this being bad.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, no.
Crooked Horn got a 19. Crooked Horn got a 19, and Straight Horns got a 4.
Okay, I'm gonna press cast on that because I've only got 2 3rd level spell slots.
So one of them is completely under your allure, and the other one is still like readying to kill.
Is the Crooked Horn one the one that was the dumbass?
He was the one who was called a dumbass. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to assume the other one is kind of the leader here. Hi there, friend. What's your name?
You
You
the
don't want to
crooked
hurt
horn,
me. We're best friends.
the crooked horned one looks at the other one. Is like, Dighton, what the fuck are you doing? And he's just like, I don't know. I just feel this weird urge to. Did you fucking charm my brother?
Oh, I didn't know it was your brother.
Well,
It's nice to meet you, boys.
Dighton looks over and
my
just
name
goes,
is
Tyrell, you
Sorry.
can't say that shit when we're trying to just lay low. This did not go as expected.
Anyways, my name is Sorry. You're in my house. Dighton, was it? Thank you, dear. I'm gonna need you to leave. I need to get my full night's rest.
The one just starts walking away.
Have a full
The
night.
one starts walking away, and the other's just like, what are you Don't just leave!
Dighton, could you be a dear and take your brother with you? I wouldn't want him to get lonely and miss you.
You... Dighton, I swear to God, if you pick me up with that fucking mouth of yours... The two wolves start fucking clawing at each other because Dighton failed the grapple.
You've made these wolves fight each other. Oh my god.
You're like, I'll fucking rip you to shreds. You wouldn't do that. If I do, I'll at least have your spot.
Oh God.
So, like, Dighton, when you're not biting your brother, why are you here to assassinate me?
Can't talk. Fighting.
Oh, okay.
You actually see Dighton be able to lift the other wolf and toss him out the door. And he's just like,
bye now.
And the wolf picks up its one paw and just goes like, if we were in full form, I would have killed you for that. Oh, what? Just because one of us doesn't have magic doesn't mean that you're automatically better. What's 2 + 2, Dighton? Fuck off.
4.
And the two just walk out, still biting at each other, in basically a cartoony dust cloud.
Okay, I guess that happens. She shuts her door and locks it.
That's the best combat ever! Oh my god, sorry! You didn't even fight them, you just made them fight each other!
A legend.
I love
A
Sorry!
fucking legend.
Oh my god! I'm dying!
Oh boy.
That was
So
legendary.
funny!
Legendary, huh? What?
You're next.
Okay.
You're in your room. You're sleeping. I'm gonna say, for the sake of something, were you like in your room reading? Were you like, does Esval share a room with you? Do you have the privacy to call Will anymore? Like, what's the sit rep?
Hold on.
Yeah, I've asked a very pointed question. I'm well aware. Sorry, while we're waiting for Rev, as you like kind of rest after that situation, your Stone of Far speech comes off, and it's Calum, and all he has to say to you is, "Sorry, cartwheel here fast. My father's home."
Oh no. That's not good.
Yeah.
Have you
Okay.
had a chance to talk with Will, is Esval in your room? Is Aster in your room? I'm just asking what the house situation.
Okay. I imagine the house. I don't remember how many bedrooms you said it had in the beginning. I'm just gonna retcon whatever and say there's 2. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
say
works.
one of them, I don't know which, Aster or Esvel, is in the other room, and then the other one is taking a couch temporarily. So Andre still has her room.
Okay. So, Andre. And
What?
I need you to
cut
make
out.
it.
Was that? Hang on, go back.
You need to hear. You hear a hiss in your room.
Oh. Okay.
You can make an investigation check real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
It could be a pipe. It's just the hiss sound.
Okay, 13 plus 4, 17.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You've investigated well enough to be able to perceive.
Oh, that's a 9. What's my perception? 6? Oh, that's fine. That's 15.
You are able to just barely get your dagger out in time as a serpent leaps at you. You are able to sever the head of the serpent, and as it lands, it like glitches for a moment, and laying on the floor, blood coming from his arm, is a familiar enemy. A familiar planeswalking fae.
No way.
He looks at you and just goes, "That was my second one today. Do you know that there's a limit on that?" All right, fine. Okay, this is whatever. Capelli said I'll get myself noticed this way, so I suppose it's worth it. He kind of holds this wooden staff and just goes, "Besides, you're already laying down. How hard can this be?"
Excuse me, what?
You are up against Oko.
I
I mean, I got that. Andre
God
got
damn
that.
it.
But also...
What
Okay.
a fucker. Little fucker. I'm sorry, I got mute.
Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch.
Little bitch.
So Andre's gonna get to her feet, like, real quick. She doesn't have the luxury of, changing out of her pajamas, so whatever.
It's cool.
So,
Fucking kill him in your pajamas. It's badass.
Pillow fight extreme.
I mean, okay. But, like, she also doesn't have her gear, so, like, the only thing she has on her right now is her dagger, which she basically sleeps with.
Yeah, I will grant you the luxury of it being Fearbringer.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Just cuddling your sword.
Yeah,
You know what? It's not
Andre.
like on the nightstand. She doesn't cuddle it.
Yeah. So yeah, Andre, Oko's standing there. That's whack.
That's super whack. So Andre's just gonna stand up and, like, grip her dagger in her hand and just, she's still waking up. She's like, okay, why are you here?
I don't think I need to tell you that. I just need your head, and then I win. It's simple. Anyone can do it.
Okay, except I'm Andre frickin' Farron. It's not that easy to kill me.
Snap.
Oko is holding his quarterstaff, just like itching for this rematch.
Of course he is. Alright.
She's so like, whatever.
I have to refamiliarize myself with Fearbringer real quick. Okay. Okay. We're gonna cast Fear. Expend 5 charges with Fearbringer.
Okay. So that's a wisdom save, yeah?
Yes. I think.
Okay. Well, he is a druid.
What was that?
So he's okay. He is not affected. He rolled a 19.
Hello?
He rolled a 19.
Oh, he rolled a 19. Okay.
But because you are a rogue, I'm like almost certain you have some you can hit him again, right? Because that was just a magic expansion of charges.
Yeah. That didn't work, so I
So
think she's just... Wait, what were you
yeah,
gonna say?
I was just gonna say you're just gonna stab him.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay, roll the hit. He's
Okay.
like a fang. His AC ain't good. He's wearing like wood shit and like
I don't think Andre's AC is good either. In her
She's part
pajamas.
fighter now.
In her
Yeah.
pajamas.
My AC is
Oh.
16. I'm cool.
Oh yeah, go
In
for
your
it.
pajamas?
I mean, oh, you're right. Oh, heck. We'll worry about that in a second.
We'll
That's
just pretend I didn't say that.
No, you make a good point. But yeah, that is a freaking dirty 20 to hit.
So here's what I think happened. You cast fear, and this black cloud of stuff hits him. He's able to shake it off, but you're able to come in from behind and just go in with it with a knife. And because of the circumstance that I created, I am blessing you with sneak attack. Because it's a roleplay situation that I have created in my headspace where that wouldn't be allowed.
All right, I mean, I'll take it. Yeah. 1 second to roll. Math. That's 17 extra damage.
Okay, in total, what is that?
In total, that's 17 plus... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't roll the actual damage. Duh. Okay, so it's a 21 total.
He's bloody.
Okay.
Yeah, that one hit, he's bloodied. You have your bonus action. You can dodge. You could dash, disengage, or hide with cunning action. I would argue that if you dashed, you could probably run to your equipment. Are you Do you have a bonus action? What are you gonna do?
Okay, like I could run to my equipment, but then I don't know if I'd have enough time to actually equip the equipment.
Yeah, me neither. I was just gonna let it happen.
So I mean, I'll go over there, and I guess grab my sword, just to have it, because I don't have to actually equip it. I can just pick it up.
Yeah, you grab the sword, and you notice he's already bloody.
All right.
That was the most dubstep I've ever heard.
I can't understand a thing. I'm gonna need you to say all of that again.
I hate to say this, but I mean, you're gonna enjoy it greatly. He rolled a 1.
Oh. Oof.
Oh, he rolled a 1. Okay. Yeah, gonna say that doesn't hit.
What the heck was that?
Oh, maybe that's on my end. The family's yelling. Okay.
I've heard a really loud meow. And I'm like, is my cat here? Is she in the ceiling? She's not allowed inside.
Nope, that's my sister. I'll just mute myself for a second.
So because he rolled a 1, he's in range. Andre gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
He ran in with a shillelagh, meaning that he's in melee range, meaning he ran into melee range and then missed, meaning he's in melee. Oh my god. Oko, you fucking loser.
He's just a loser, that's all. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll the hit. Oh, wait, do I have to roll the hit? It's opportunity. I don't know how that works.
You do get to roll
okay.
the hit. Question though, what are you hitting with?
I'll do the sword this time. I have it.
Light or shadow? Because I think light is the one that gets you to do extra damage. Yeah.
I don't think it does extra damage.
Oh no, light was the heal yourself when you hit.
Yeah.
And shadow makes the shadow. Yeah, but you can hit with sword, light, and shadow. Go with it. Which side?
I guess shadow.
Okay. So tell me what your to hit bonus is. I mean, just tell me what your roll is. Oh my god.
Oof. Okay, I rolled an 11. I add.
You hit.
Oh, okay.
His AC is 12.
Oh, okay.
And he didn't cast mage armor, so it doesn't get better. So yeah. So just whack him.
Whack him like a whack-a-mole.
Just whack him. Fucking take him to the floor.
Okay. That's
Okay, what are you doing? This was a bad idea. You shouldn't have fought us again.
It's 2D. Frick. It's been so long since I've done this. Okay, is it 2D8 or 2D10? I can't remember.
So
yeah, I think it's 2d8.
It's 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 13 total damage.
Are you adding sneak?
Am I supposed to?
I don't know.
Oh god.
I'll put it to
you. You didn't tell me if
I don't know if you are allowed to on an attack of opportunity.
Let's just say no and move on.
Yeah, he's already.
Well, with what you hit him with, he would be at 5 hit points. So, I think it's safe to say he has been thoroughly bested. He just kind of lies there on the floor and just like starts looking around and notices, he goes like, you don't have a fucking plant in your house?
I find that I can't really keep them alive very well, so no.
Well, now I can't tree stride out of here, so can I just like walk out? Is that okay? This is really embarrassing.
I can imagine. Yeah, you can go ahead and go. Try not to wake up my roommates on your way out.
Legends, I swear.
I hate to say this, planeswalking only works once per day.
Ooh, he's stuck.
And because he used his wild shape to get to an avian form to get to you, and then snake to pounce on you, he has nothing left. So he walks out of there.
All right, boys, we'll get him next time.
Like a fucking
Oh
shit.
god. That's
I
a
think
walk
Andre-
of shame if I've ever seen one.
Andre will call after him. Feel free to rest on the doorstep if you must.
You just see him put up his middle finger and just walk out.
Ominously backwards.
He fucking trips on the doormat.
Oh shit.
Oh, I almost feel bad.
No.
But I don't.
He deserves no
Andre.
pity.
I don't. I said almost.
Andre will just
So,
shake her
Finn-
head, clean her blades, and go back to sleep.
Audra, as you do, Caleb just calls you and just goes like, "Hey, you awake?"
I am now. Can I help you, Caleb?
Well, good news is I think we all got the same rude awakening. Bad news is my dad's home.
Oh. Ugh, okay, I'm getting dressed. Give me a second.
Sorry is cartwheeling over in case I didn't make that clear.
Finley.
Hello.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna be bluntly honest with you.
Yes.
Your bad guy was Frederick. And I need to put this into context. I didn't think about this until literally the second. But Myrina is also a skilled warrior.
Yeah.
Meaning it's one scrawny necromancer against two powerful knights.
Kick him till he's down.
So
we don't even need
Listen.
on the floor like
You can just look at him and he'll die.
Listen.
He's like, stop! And bro just kicking him.
So can I fucking have this image now of like we cut to Finley and Myrina and
They're playing cards.
Yeah, they're playing cards on his fucking back.
Crying. He must be crying. He's crying. He's weeping openly.
That's what he is.
Oh, poor guy.
Haha, full house. Got you this
Legends.
And Myrina just goes like, is this the level of laziness that the rest of the bad guys are up against Stern too these days? Is this how it normally is?
I think I just get lucky.
You are a lot of things, Laverne. I guess I'll add lucky to the list.
Don't have to say that.
It's then when you get a call. She says, Finn, you might want to get over here.
Why?
It's a long story, but it starts with King and ends with my dad.
The one time that I leave!
I know!
She just starts fucking sprinting. She's going.
Myrina actually comes with you because fuck this noise.
Do you leave Frederick?
I imagine Myrina.
You're just like entertain yourself and just hand him the card.
Can Myrina fucking bridal style his body until you get outside, then chuck it?
Yeah. See how far you can throw it.
Yeah. You just see this necromancer teeth just fly in the air.
10 points.
That had to be a record, I'm sure.
There he goes.
Rowan.
God, I now feel like they're gonna beat me up and I'm gonna be embarrassed because you're all so cool.
Well, your bad guy is, readers and listeners. Wow, I'm tired. I'm out of it. Listeners.
Readers?
I don't know, dude. Listeners, you may realize that this party has a really good habit of killing their bad guys.
Or talking them out of fighting.
Because I had to strain to find a bad guy who was still alive. So much so that I cheated. Because the king of the Meatlocks is already undead, it could come back. That's the level that I'm at here.
I'm gonna fight the Meanlock King again?
And it's already dead.
Great.
Probably weaker than last time. CR2. Hey, Rowan. How much damage would one call lightning do?
Would one what?
Call lightning. Just one. One call lightning. Damage output wise. Just roll one call lightning. I just need to know. Because if it is over its HP, then I'm just gonna assume it walked in there and got fucking nuked.
Okay. I have an idea if this does work. Okay. So, Call Lightning is I forget how to do. I've only done Call Lightning one other time. Let me see. I'm so sorry that I forget how to do this spell.
I picked that one because it's your best damaging spell by what I can remember.
Yeah, I'm just remembering what I'm supposed to roll for that.
It's 3d10 lightning damage.
Okay.
At 3rd level. But I feel like you have over 3rd level spell slots, right?
Yeah, I do, but Call Lightning is just at 3rd.
You can bump it up with an extra d10. So roll with 4 d10s because frankly, it has 30 hit points.
Okay. That's a 5. That's a 2. That's another 2. And another 5. So that's 10, 13, 14, 15. Is this 16?
It walked in, you freaked out and electrocuted it, and you have this HP.
Great.
I
think that...
I don't even think I want to roll initiative because the most damage it can do to you is, let's see, 7. That's the most damage it can do to you in one round. 7 points of damage.
Yeah, that's nothing. I think I heard something in my house, right? I woke up, it startled me, I screamed, and on impulse just casted Call Lightning and hit it for 16 points of damage.
And then it tried to swing at you for 7, and then you did that again, and it's fucking dead.
Yeah. It was just pure fear killed this thing.
A bug!
I was just yeah, exactly. I was just surprised and killed it. It's like when you see a spider and you just go into a primal rage trying to stomp on it.
So, Rowan, you get the same message, and I'm gonna just jump to all of you at the castle now because my pride hurts. Anyway,
sorry.
You guys are all in the castle, and I think at the moment you all book it in there, you just hear the sound of a firebolt and a cone of cold hit at the same time, and then like an explosion.
Oh, they duking it out.
Oh
At
no!
least sprinting.
And
sorry, is cartwheeling up the stairs. It's hard, but she's doing it.
As you all make it in there, you realize now that you're seeing 2 beams of magic on one end and a 3rd beam and 1 beam on the other end. And then that explosion sound and the beam on the right stops. And you guys walk in to see Kayla and Donna panting, looking like they've had one hell of a fight. And the robot body of the king on the floor with the head, just the head, being able to jump up and still speak, but just as an animatronic head.
Ah! That's freaky.
This
Hi, Caleb.
Not what I thought I was gonna see.
Anna just kind of smiles and just goes, Caleb forgot he just had to wake me up. And you hear the king spewing profanities and promises of vengeance, you know?
Finley draws her sword.
In his mouth.
And you all are standing there when there's a red, colored cloud. And from the red cloud comes a black carpet. And walking out of the cloud and on the carpet, making sure not to touch anything else, is a figure I will now describe. He is a red tiefling with a red suit, a black bow tie and a white undershirt. A white button-down shirt. At where his feet would be are not shoes because his feet are clawed at the end. Red hair that kind of goes to one side. Curved horns that aren't necessarily too big. And he takes a few more steps towards the head and looks down and just goes, I thought you'd handle that situation better. I'm just sorely disappointed. Oh, but victor go the spoils and whatnot. And he grabs the cane from the body, and it's a black cane with a red crystal, with a single black dot in the crystal, imitating a red eye.
Oh, shoot.
He grabs the staff, kind of like rubs it with his right hand, just kind of gingerly, and just goes, I knew this would happen. And he sees all of you and just goes, oh, an audience. And he kind of composes himself.
Sorry, waves at him. Hi.
He kind of grins, and he just says, come now, Fitzy. Now that I have your stuff, I can finally get what I want. And the king's head just shouts, like, no mere illusionist will do. And he puts his hand under his jaw and keeps it shut. He says, you need to stop talking, buddy. He then turns to all of you and just goes, I knew I couldn't take all of those posers on my own. So I let them write to you. Told them that if they assassinated a member of the Night Council, that they would be so well recognized in the Order. Oh,
wait, you sent those wolf things to my house?
Absolutely. As a favor.
You sent poor Tyrell and Dighton to my house? Oh, they're fighting each other. They're sad now.
I did it for you. These were ranking members of the Order of the Red Eye. And now you've beaten all of them in one night.
I mean, they might come back.
I mean, they could, but with much lower status. And you just see the king's eyes go from, like, slightly annoyed to infernal rage at this guy explaining this, and just start bellowing that he is a traitor. And he just goes, I let them do all the sweaty labor for me. And then he turns to you guys and just goes, if they make greeting cards for helping with nefarious plots, and he winks and gives you finger guns, I owe you one.
God, I don't know whether to hate him or love him.
Andre's just blinking at him like, what?
Oh, I guess I should introduce myself. I am the Ringmaster of Disaster, the debonair demon of discord, carouser of chaos. My name is Valdis Capelli. Remember it well.
Are you like a circus man?
It's my day job.
Like a PT Barnum?
He tilts his head a little bit and just goes, no.
Oh, so you don't sing and dance and have a bearded lady?
I mean, we do.
A tiny man?
I feel like you're missing. I feel like you're missing the form for the.
No, wait. I already have a tiny friend. It's Rowan. She's very small.
Ugh, I don't care what this guy's day job is. I just want him gone. Why are you being so casual about this?
She's sorry.
Exactly.
I'm so confused right now. What is happening?
He
should we fight him?
On the floor and just goes,
Oh,
if
I know
you
what
would
we could
shut
do.
up, I can explain.
No, you.
His eye fucking twitches and he casts silence. I'm sorry.
Yes! Finally! That's not in character, by the way.
I'm sorry, just the laughter is not in character. That's just I'm sorry. The image that I got in my mind just now is so funny.
He just sorry, you just try to open your mouth and no words come out. And he just kind of goes, now, as I was saying, and you actually
She starts
see him
dragging her fingernails on her pipes to like a xylophone, trying to cast a spell.
As he goes, as I was saying, he looks at the robotic head of the king. Just you see his face for a second flash ugh. And that black carpet, he fucking rolls the head in it, and the carpet rolls with him.
Okay.
He just and then once it reaches the end, when the carpet's all rolled up, he takes a few steps back, and lets one of his feet kick it into the red cloud. Now that we're alone, let me explain. I brought those idiots over to you guys because they were plotting against me. I did you a favor. I told them that they could take you alone. That's absolutely not true. And I obviously know that. But they didn't, because they're fucking idiots. But they were idiots who had more status over me at the time. For you see, I'm trying to get my name out there. By, any means necessary. It's showbiz, babe. And when he says that, he walks over and kind of winks at the group as a collective.
A shiver just goes down Andre's spine ugh, gross.
He adjusts his white gloves a bit and just goes, and now that I have this staff, who knows what shit I can get myself into? Oh, this is my day. Well, he looks outside. My midnight. Well, it's the morning. Whatever. He just said, but see, it helps you. They're not going to mess with you anymore. You killed them, I assume. I'm watching.
Sorry, just shrugs because she can't speak.
I don't believe that. You explained that you had a plan, so I assume you were probably watching. I'm very confused by all of this. Whose side are you on?
Sides are boring. I'm more interested in making sure that when all this business is over, I stay afloat.
She kind of narrows her eyes at him. It's a pretty interesting staff you got there.
It wasn't mine. It was the king's. And now it's mine. Oh, man. All the powers of a high-ranking warlock and none of the cause. I knew this would work.
So
why are you explaining all of this to us?
Sorry, just raises her hand.
He doesn't even notice. Why am I explaining all this to you? Because it doesn't matter anymore.
She throws a bead in his head.
He fucking glares for a second and just breathes in and then just goes, it doesn't matter anymore. I can gloat as much the hell I want because I already got what I wanted.
So, okay, you must just hearing the sound of your voice.
It is a pretty good voice, ain't it?
Can you just get to the part where you explain why we're here and not home, asleep, like I want to be?
You can do whatever the fuck you want. I just needed to make sure I got this staff. You, the order, all that shit, collateral damage. Sorry about your evenings, but hey, you didn't die. They probably did. See, it's a win-win.
Uh-huh. Right.
He then releases the silence and finally looks at Sari. What do you want?
Oh my word, that was so weird. Not being able to talk. I wanted to talk. That was weird. I did not like that. But anyway, what I was gonna say is I want to cast a Zone of Truth.
Oh.
On your face.
Okay. That's a charisma save, yeah?
Yes.
He rolled a 7.
Oh, I would assume he's a performer. I'd assume he had high charisma. Wow. Oops. Val.
Yeah, but that doesn't even matter if you fucking roll a 7.
Oops.
Fair.
He looks at the pink mist and just goes, "You zoned of truth to me."
She winks and does the finger guns like he did. I mean, I had to know for sure if you're actually telling the truth about why you did this and why you want to do this and things like that.
Oh yeah, well then let me repeat myself. I mean,
what's the staff for?
Oh, simple. Lots of fucking magic. Used to belong to the king, who was really high up there in the Order of the Red Eye. Now it's mine. Simple.
Yeah, why do you want it?
Because a lot of fucking magic.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with it? I mean, everyone wants something for something. Like, I wanted
Whatever the fuck I want. I have a staff now.
Staffs are pretty cool.
Staffs
I
are
like
cool, but like, what's wrong with anything else?
fashion. Doesn't Zone of Truth work in like a zone? Like it works in like a cone. Are we all in the Zone of Truth right now?
Yeah.
Do you want to make charisma saving throws?
I feel like it's
slide, Shay.
but it's funnier if we're all in the
All right,
Zone
everybody
of
make
Truth.
charisma saving throws then, I guess.
I'm here for the comedy bee.
We're here for the fun.
It's a 16. Probably.
That's a 14.
Yeah.
I saved. Shay saved.
Oh, hold on. One
Anyone
second.
else saving? Meets it beats. I'm good.
Wait, math. 15.
You beat barely.
Okay.
Cat, did you roll charisma or are you good?
13.
Oh, wait.
I don't know what's like. I don't.
Well,
I don't
okay, but
know.
here's the thing. Finley already just tells the truth all the time, so this changes nothing.
Exactly. Except for now.
7. All right, cool. My dice
Oh, no.
tonight. All right.
Comedy.
So okay. Valdis sees this and just goes, "You guys are trying to make me tell the truth. You suck." And then he casts Fog Cloud.
Oh.
And while he's in the Fog Cloud, he walks away into the red mist and leaves, leaving you all in your own zone of truth.
He just
Caleb.
smoke bombed us.
At least it wasn't a stink bomb.
That's true.
So did anyone think about dispelling the teleportation field that he set up?
Oh.